What's up guys, I'm John Luther. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to make some melodic melodies, give you tips and tricks on mixing and all that jazz, and yeah, we're going to put a beat on top of it. So let's get to it. Oh, like that, boy, come on. Alright, so I'm going to put the first pattern in. I'm going to loop the 8 bars just so the melody keeps on playing. Going to load up Omnisphere Keyscape. That's probably my favorite bank, or VST, with all of the like really nice real piano sounds. The grand piano is a super classic one to always use. So I'm gonna make a melody. I'm feeling like emotional, potentially maybe some street stuff. Whew, that's too loud. Let's turn that one down. Fire. Okay, that's a good sounds like some good root notes, and it looks like the 808 should be in a good key to where it's not too low and not too high. So that sounds fine. So I'm gonna clone it because I already got the sound I want. And let's see, could put yeah, put a secondary melody on top of that. That's fire. We're going to switch up the secondary melody, complement melody, just to make it so it's not too repetitive, so we'll add some different stuff. Gonna put it in 4th step, that way it makes the notes bounce like on a real keyboard if you were just to go from one note to the other. Okay, I'm going to randomize the velocities on these ones, also potentially the panning a little bit. Slightly, very slightly. Velocity, I want the higher notes to punch more, so I'm going to have them build up. Looks like this one's got a lot going on, these top ones. So we're going to lower that. Okay, now with the main melody, bink. I'm gonna strum it. time strength is each individual note, like the distance between them. The tension is specifically the higher notes. Because like when you're actually playing the piano and you strum a chord, like sometimes there's a little bit more space between the main bass notes and the higher note, just to like add more tension. Okay, now I'm going to go through. I'm gonna cut all this. That way all the notes don't bleed in to the second pattern. Again, velocities. Okay, right off the bat, I like to mix my melodies, so here I'm going to go to the chords. Melodies I like to have sitting around 15. Take some of the lows out, but it's a live piano, and I feel like a crucial part of capturing the cadence of a live piano is also keeping some of the lows. So we're going to do that in a way so that it also doesn't clash with the 808s, because I know that's also an issue with low frequencies. That sounds good. Throw a little reverb on it, Fruity Reverb 2. Nothing wrong with it. I love it. Some people use Valhalla. I'm gonna switch to Valhalla though. Okay. So one thing I recently learned, the separation. You can do that however you want. This makes it sound super full across the speakers. Sounds like it's just the melodies punching in or whatever you put it on. It just sounds so good, so full, really panned out. Okay, now we're gonna mix the second melody. I want to take most of the lows out on the second melody because I don't know. I don't want it as noticeable and as punchy as the main melody. As far as the reverb, I'm going to turn more dry down and more wet up. Also the separation, because I don't want it sitting at the same level as the main melody. Sounds like I can turn the velocity up on these ones a little bit. Alright, now I got pattern 2 going. We're going to put some drums in. I like to start with the 808. Because also choosing the style and sound of the 808 can also totally change what kind of vibe you want to do with the drums, mixing, and other melodies you potentially add. I don't know. At least that's what it is for me. This 808 is loud as heck, so I'm gonna put a soft clipper on the master just to keep that from happening, clipping the audio during the video. Okay, I put cut itself so it doesn't bleed into each other. I'm also gonna go into pattern 1 so I can see the bass notes and put them into pattern 2 later. Basic two-step. During my beats, I I have to have potentially 3 or 4 claps and perks going on, like layering each other, and I just mix them really well. So I'm gonna go into the perks. The Yapatak is a great perk, has like a tiny bit of a little hi-hat on the high frequencies. Copy the clap, copy it in the perk. Open hat is super repetitive, so we'll probably just leave it in during the hook. I'll go through that later when we lay it out. When I let the beat ride out and you see me just like gigging and thinking, I'm just imagining what else I hear in the beat. I listen to it, I imagine hi-hat rolls, other melodies, like 808 rolls, like just a whole bunch of stuff. Now that's always a good thing to do, is just listen and feel the beat. So everything will just come naturally. I want this beat really simple. I feel like I don't want too much going on except for the hi-hat rolls, which isn't going to be through the entire beat. And I want the beat to ride so the artist's vocals can ride as well. So I'm just going to keep it super simple. Fire. Hi-hat rolls. I like the garden hat. Short, sweet. I'm gonna boost it a little bit. Turn off that. Loop points. Nah, that's good. That's what I'm just gonna listen and feel it out. After that, I'm going to add one more hat just to go on the down beats. And for those ones, I like to turn it down. Also, I like to pitch them super, super low. Fire. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna mute everything except the melody, and I'm gonna add more. Omnisphere. Key skate. Alright. Don't even gas me. I'm gonna say that's dulcitone. Dulcitone. Y'all can roast me in the comments if you want. See. I love the sound of these. These are super good bells and plucks. Fire. Pristine. Water break. Delicioso. Oh my god, that replaced the hi-hats. Bink, but that did give me a fire ass idea. So we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the melody I added on top of that. I put another melody on it just to give it a little more volume, make it a tiny bit more noticeable. But I didn't make the melody I added on top of it too complicated, or else it would clash with the other melodies I had going on. So. Whoa, that shit was fire. Alright, split everything by channel. Split, split, split. Click shift so it copies everything. What is that? Okay. It's gonna go like that. Put everything out. Come in with the main piano and just have those punch through, really stand out. Considering that there aren't the intro, when the hook comes in, I'm gonna make it obvious that there's something else different about the melody. The bells are also quiet because not necessarily everything you put in a beat is meant to be heard. Some of it's just to add, to block some frequencies out. Some of it's just to add a little flavor and texture. Like there's songs I listen to that I've been listening to for years, and I'll listen to them on certain headphones or sound systems, and I'll notice a sound I've never noticed in my entire life. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, beat coming hard. again, for the like little transition I always like to do is just cut the drums out right before the verse comes in. Make this super simple. I'm gonna take out everything. I'm gonna take out everything. Even take out the perk I added with a little reverb on it. Gonna take that out. Ooh, I'm also gonna take that out in the first part of the hook. Cool. I'm gonna take the perks out. Fire. Now I put on my little tag in this ting. The Just John tag. I took out the Is That You. Put my tag in this beat. My name is John Luther. Thank you for watching this beat tutorial, and all my social media links are going to be down in the description below. And thanks. Subscribe to the Internet Money channel.